Hey guys, it's Stephanie here. I wanted to get on here and highlight some flowers that I have blooming throughout my yard. All of these flowers that I'm going to show you, they are blooming about the same time. It's early summer to midsummer here, and they can all tolerate the full sun and the heat. I can't wait to show you the catmint. This is a Neptune variety. It's kind of unique. It's a little bit different than the other catmints. It's absolutely gorgeous. One of my favorites, and it blooms all summer long. It kind of reminds me of the annual black and blue salvia. Today it was 95 degrees. We don't get a lot of rain all summer long. There is little to no humidity, so I just wanted to give you a little idea of what these flowers are handling at the moment. One last thing I wanted to add is we have a lot of water restrictions this year. We can only water about twice a week, so what's been working really well is just watering deeply and less frequently. This helps make these plants a little bit more drought tolerant, encourages deeper roots, as opposed to watering more often and less. This rule does not apply to new plants that you've just put in the ground because those roots haven't really established yet and they're definitely on the surface and more shallow. So with those ones, you have to water almost every day. Treat them like an annual until they get established. Right here, this is one of my favorite flowers this year. This is the Alkea Rose Hollyhock. It's been absolutely phenomenal this year. It's huge. It's gotten so tall. I would guess it's about 6 feet tall right now. I love the way it's creeping through my front porch. I've enjoyed it immensely as I've been sitting up there. But it has been blooming like crazy. It definitely can handle the heat. The bees are all over it. And it's just been such a fun flower. So this is the Neptune catmint I was talking about. Isn't this beautiful? Look at those bell-shaped flowers. The bees love it. The hummingbirds like these kind of flowers. And every year it just blooms all summer long. I keep thinking it's going to start fading and it never does. This cute flower is called calamintha or calamintha. I don't know exactly what variety this is, but look at those cute little dainty white flowers. It's just barely starting to come out and bloom, but it's got a nice green glossy foliage that stays beautiful all the way up until fall. It will keep blooming. It's drought tolerant. It likes the heat. It doesn't get super tall, about 18 to 24 inches wide. Looks great in masses, so I want to definitely get more of those in my yard. This is the Millennium Mini Stars Delphinium. The Millennium is supposedly more heat resistant and a little bit more cold hardy. I'm definitely noticing that in my yard this year. It's holding up better than my other delphiniums. I even transplanted it in spring. It's bred in New Zealand, so I want to start replacing my delphinium with the Millennium variety. Anyways, love it. So beautiful. And then this is the Filipindula, also known as Queen of the Meadow. Look at these flowers. Aren't they so elegant? They smell heavenly. They just have a subtle, soft, delicious smell to them. I wish you guys could smell them right now. Look great in masses, and they just flow ever so nicely in the wind. And they get about 2 feet tall, 2 to 3 feet tall. And then right here is the zebra mallow. This is a later blooming hollyhock. It just started to come out and it will bloom all the way until fall. A good filler plant for roses. It's a shorter version. It's a French hollyhock, so this only gets about 2 to 3 feet tall, opposed to that Alkea rose, which gets 6 feet tall. Great plant. And then this is the Roseanne Geranium. It's already been blooming for some time, so all those buds have kind of faded, but it is a 3 feet tall to 3 feet wide geranium. It's one of the longest blooming geraniums. It really does like the sun, but right here, this is in a lot of shade. It won't bloom as much, but it's a great geranium to plant. I'd highly recommend this one. There are so many different varieties out there, but this one is absolutely awesome. And then right here, lavender. I can't go without saying lavender. I love the Hydeco variety. This is the Hydeco Superior. It's a little bit more tough, a little bit more compact. And look at those cute leaves. So this is part of my hedge. I've only had this one in the ground for about a year. It's looking really great. Loves the sun. And then I've got some Millennium Alien here. I love Alien. They haven't come out quite yet, but these are kind of a pink purple type flower. They come out in little balls, but I really like this plant because of its texture. It just looks great all summer long, and it's just really fun. It gives it a lot of character, and it's magical. I love the Lo and Behold butterfly bush. This is what I have. It's the blue chip. It's just starting to come out. That grasshopper, I have such a grasshopper, but it likes the full sun, 2 to 3 feet tall and wide, and it's just a great plant. Blooms for so long. And then last but not least, this is the Onyx and Pearls Penstemon. Has beautiful purple green foliage. Look at those beautiful flowers. It gets fairly tall, about 38 to 40 inches tall and wide. I'm going to add a few more, about 3 of them, kind of create a triangle right here and just let it go crazy and fill in. It looks beautiful with this lamb's ear. I hope you guys like seeing all those different flower options, especially the pinks, purples, and whites, which I'm always a sucker for. Every time I go to the nursery, I'm always leaning towards those colors. They're just so pleasing and calm to me, and they make me happy. I hope I gave you some good ideas on what may or may not work where you live. Anyways, have a great day gardening. Consider subscribing, and we'll talk to you later. Bye.